Honorable Kenga Chinyere rallies opposition forces against Tinubu administration. A member of the House of Representatives representing Idiato North and South Federal Constituency of Imo State, Honorable Ikenga Chinyere, has launched a subtle, sinister plot to undermine the administration of President Bola Tinubu. The plot involves rallying opposition forces in the country against the administration, preparatory to the 2027 general elections. A legislator on the platform of the People's Democratic Party, Chinyere, has in written terms focused attention on the market and the administration by insinuating the critical petroleum sector into alleged opacity and corruption. President Tinubu is the substantive Minister of Petroleum Resources. Some members in the House of Representatives are concerned at the subtle campaign currently embarked upon by the opposition legislator Chinyere to target the petroleum sector and portray the All Progressive Congress-led federal administration officials supervising the sector as complicit in the alleged maladministration of the sector. The source close to the development in the House of Representatives points the finger at Ikenga Chinyere's sinister plot against the administration and held the view that security agencies should be alert to the legislature's antics. The source said, and I quote, Ikenga, in collaboration with certain opposition politicians and businessmen, has vowed to sow chaos and anger towards the president and his administration. Behind closed doors, he has been hosting clandestine meetings, plotting to spread falsehood and misinformation to destabilize the government. Last Friday, he led 5 other members to meet with former President Olusegun Obasanjo in Abeokuta, where the former leader openly charged legislators to work towards a reformed Nigeria where the country is transparently and efficiently run. Chinyere has explained that the lawmakers were in Abeokuta to confer with the former president on a wide range of national issues and to also express their solidarity with the former president and equally learn from his fountain of extensive knowledge on development and good governance, especially at these challenging times. He said that Obasanjo saw the future of the country and worked towards it, having been at the helm of affairs as the president between 1999 and 2007, during which he laid foundation for strong reforms that brought progress. He commended the former president for the various reforms implemented under his administration and blamed past government for not consolidating them in the interest of Nigerians, while hoping that the present administration will find a way to make things work differently. If successive government has consolidated electricity reforms, foreign policies, civil service reforms, and digital reforms, among other things, today we would not be facing the economic challenge that is fighting us. If not for the foundation you laid in 1999, things would have been worse. And at that time you were doing it, most people did not see the future of Nigeria. We can see your effort in transforming telecommunication reform in the country, that you did in the civil service reforms, the establishment of anti-corruption agencies, he added. Honorable Chinyere also informed Chief Obasanjo that the lawmakers were co-sponsors of bills seeking a single term of 6 years for president and governors, power rotation between the northern and southern parts of the country, and 1 day for presidential, governorship, National Assembly, and Houses of Assembly election to eradicate bandwagon effect. They would later go into a closed-door session where other issues, including the alleged maladministration of a Tinubu presidency, were said to have been discussed. Back in Abuja, some members of the House of Representatives saw in Chinyere's move a sinister attempt to drag the Tinubu administration through the mud. He is believed to be reaching out to the opposition element and businessmen who are not happy with the administration to sensitize them to rally against the re-election of the All Progressive Congress under Tinubu's presidency in 2027. Meanwhile, in the House, some of his colleagues has alleged that he is deploying blackmail against them, allegedly claiming that he easily manipulates members of this committee to do his bidding and achieve its sinister objectives for a reciprocal gesture paltry as 2000. It is not the first time. It is not the first time they're accusing this man. And I think anytime we accusation that they come against you, make you know, say, maybe don't they try to do it in the rights. The first step you are going to see, or the first thing you are going to see when you are trying to do what is right, forces will fight you. Most especially in almost anything in life as in general, forces will begin to fight you. Those things that, you're in your comfort zone, you feel lazy to do things and all of that. Once you start to want to improve, my dear, you feel lazy. Once it's okay, let me stop eating, let me start eating, let me do intermittent fasting, hunger will pursue you for bed. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? They try to gang up against this man. And with the pattern I'm saying, if people say then go come out, you understand? But make we dey watch to see where this game, where then they play, where it go end. This man has committed no crime and can be allowed to do his thing his own way of politics in his dear country. Honorable Kinga is a Nigerian. This writer is an enemy of the nation. You sold your children's future to your party. What is bad, and what is good, is good. Destiny killers. What is sinister in a legislature carrying out its oversized functions, my dear? And this is exactly the function of the legislature. The presidency they do some kurukere moves. We say, this kurukere, we then the dance. Then feel land inside mud. So, then will be legislature. They're supposed to come and settle and say, Egbon, Habi Aburo, this dance where they dance. Say you don't balance where you go for. That is what each arm of government is for. The legislature is meant to, curb the excesses of the executive. The executive is meant to curb the excesses of, you understand? If you want go past your banner, hey, okay, you're going to be careful. Now, especially they go. The same thing with the judiciary. But unfortunately now, that is not what happened. So if you see somebody in the legislative house or in the legislative arm trying to do this thing, you're supposed to be, the person is supposed to be encouraged. But forces of Nigeria, forces from my father's land will not want. They're already writing against him so that they go come out. Like I said, make us watch and see how this play go end. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time. Enjoy the rest of your day.